Hi fans, what's going on? Welcome back, Combat Insiders. We're here with Hannah Rankin and Nick Portella, as always. And, Hannah Rankin, thanks for coming on. She's got a big fight coming up against Claressa Shields. It's going to be on November 17th on DAZN, and it's going to be for the WBA, WBC, and IBF Middleweight Titles. So you got a trifecta, triple hat going on over there. Hannah, again, like I said, thanks for coming on. We thank you so much, and thanks for giving us your time.
No, thank you for having me on. It's great to speak to you guys.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, Hannah, how did this fight kind of come about? Didn't you have a fight before, and then this fight came about, or how did this whole thing come out with getting about with Claressa?
Well, I think me and her have kind of been on a path to meet at some point anyway. It was kind of inevitable. I was meant to fight yesterday in London, but when I got asked for this fight and offered it, I was like, hell yeah, I'll take the fight. So we cancelled the one yesterday, and I'm going to be fighting on the 17th. So, yeah, it's exciting. Looking forward to it.
So are we.
Yeah. So
a few people are.
Yeah. We're pumped for it. So I guess, do you feel kind of as if because it's not every day you get offered into a fight where 3 titles on the line. I mean, you could have. This could be a big move for you. This is huge. This is life changing, right?
Yeah, it's absolutely massive for me. On the 17th, I've got a chance to become Scotland's first ever female world champion, which is a massive achievement. I'm really looking forward to going out there, giving it my best, and hopefully winning the fight, and the new.
Do you kind of feel as if you you almost have like a lottery ticket here?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's an amazing opportunity. I think every fighter would have a chance to be getting in there to fight for a unified middleweight championship of the world. It's like what fighters dream of. So, yeah, I'm totally buzzing for it, really.
What do you feel that you bring to the table against Claressa that, maybe, any of her other opponents, haven't been able to do? Because like you've said before, nobody really wanted this fight with her. There's a lot of people they're afraid to get in the ring with her. What do you think how are you any different?
Well, personally, I'm not afraid to get in the ring with her, and I've said this all along. I'm definitely not afraid to get in there, and I'm something different for her. I don't think she's ever come up against anybody like me. I don't come from the same background as her. I'm not a double Olympic gold medalist or anything like that, so I'm bringing a load of different things to the table and stuff that she won't have seen. I'm strong and super fit and totally athletic, so I can't wait to get in there and show her something different. It's going to be an interesting night for her, I think.
Now, the question is, I mean, because she's like all over the place in the media, this and that, does the mystique of her in general bother you at all, or do you kind of play into it? You like it? This is big time stuff.
Yeah, I'm not really bothered by it. She likes to be very loud and vocal on social media. That's the way she deals with things. I'm not the same way. I'll respond to her with all of her interesting facts, and that's about it. I'm not going to be mouthing off on social media. It's just not the way I do things. I'll leave it to fighting in the ring on fight night.
Now, in all honesty, at the end of the day, do you feel like her camp may be underestimating you just a touch?
I hope they're underestimating me. I really hope they are.
It's all tactical.
I think so. I mean, I'm definitely the underdog in this fight. I'm coming in as Christina Hamer's training partner. So, it's not the original fight she was looking towards fighting for. So, yeah, I hope she's underestimating me, because I'm going to come in there and there's going to be fireworks.
So, you were already training with Christine while she was getting ready for this fight?
I've been training with Christina for quite a while now. I've been training partner, friends, sparring for a long time. But, then she got sick, so unfortunately she's not able to do the fight, which is really disappointing for her, of course.
Right.
I was training to get ready for this fight as it stands, so it's just been cancelled, obviously. So I'm going for the next one, the 17th.
Right. So I guess, how has the camp been like for you? Is it, are you kind of cranking it up to 12, so to speak? To like I said, in preparation for this, are you doing anything different preparation wise?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't train any harder. I put 100,000,000% into this camp. It's a massive opportunity for me, so I didn't want to leave any stone unturned. I've been training in an altitude chamber in London. I've been getting amazing recovery with the cryotherapy. So for me, I've just been able to max out on everything. I've been getting like PBs in all of my training, my strength and conditioning, my fitness, my cardio, everything has been peaking. So I'm really happy and pushed myself to the max. So when it comes to fight night, I wouldn't have left any stones unturned.
Now, since you were training with Christine when she originally had this fight, doesn't that kind of make it like you were already in camp for this fight anyway?
Always.
Kind of the same thing.
Of course. I mean, this all came about anyway because on Twitter, when their fight was announced, I was in like massive support of Christina. I said on Twitter, I think it's going to be an amazing fight. But I still support Christina to get the win, and obviously Claressa took that a little bit personally. She mouthed off, went a little bit crazy at me, and I was like, just facts, I still think Christina would win the fight, and now it's my turn, and I still think I'm going to win the fight. So, it's going to be exciting for her on fight night.
Not to mention, like you said, no one wanted to fight her.
No, I mean...
People turn it down.
Yeah, and I'm also sick of hearing Claressa say, oh, nobody wants to fight me. I'm right here, so I'm taking the fight, Why not? Get in there.
You gotta love it. You have to love it when somebody's like, I'll just step up, let's get it.
Of course. Well, you're a fighter, and I really believe that if you want to fight, then you've got to want to protect yourself against the top people at the top of the game. So if you want to be at the top, you've got to fight the top, and that's where I want to be. So
I do have one.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Josh.
Well, I
have one.
Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, I have one actual interesting question circling this whole thing. Let's say the 17th comes and goes.
Yeah.
And you win.
I will, yeah.
So now you have those 3 belts in your belt, but you're Christine Hammer's training partner. But isn't that the next fight that makes sense? You and her?
Well, we'll have to see, because I think there's definitely going to be a chance for Claressa to win her belts back again. So we'll have to see where we go from there. You never know in boxing. So many different things can happen. So we'll have to see what happens. But, we'll have to wait until I become unified middleweight champion of the world.
And a lot of people at the level that you're at, and at that kind of upper echelon of, really any sport, whatever sport it is, it's like, Claressa made a comment yesterday, and it holds true to everything, that at a certain level, everybody's tough, right?
Yeah, of course.
Everybody's tough.
Yeah.
I think the difference is, and I think it separates really crossing up into that, top 1%, 2% of the top of your sport, is really the mental side versus the physical side. Where do you think you're at mentally right now?
Mentally, I feel 100% strong for this fight. And like you said, all athletes at the top of their game. You're in the top kind of like 1-2%.
Yeah.
So if you tested us all, we all pretty much test the same.
Right.
But it's how much you want it and how mentally driven you are to win something, and to like get to the very top. And for me, I'm 100% ready mentally and physically. So I'm looking forward to showing it.
Awesome. Well, look, we want to. So we're gonna get your thoughts on something. We obviously, like I said, we just talked to her yesterday, and we asked her for some words for you. And like I said, some nice words. And what we're gonna do, we're just gonna play a clip of it, of what she said to you, and then I just kind of want to get your thoughts.
Okay, no problem.
Well, Hannah says that, she's not a trash talker and this and that. But she's talking trash, though. I really don't understand why people do that. It's like, listen, you don't have to say that you're not a trash talker and then talk trash. Like, everybody knows that I'm a trash talker and I'm a trash backer-upper. So, whatever, And she's like, oh, I don't talk trash, but Claressa Shields, she's no T-Rex. I don't know why that's even her nickname. She can't punch. She can't this. She can't that. But then she ends it by saying, the fight is going to be a war. Tell her that I want her to say she's going to beat me. Forget saying it's going to be a war and it's going to be a great fight. I want you to say to my face the same way that I'm saying to you, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to win. I'm going to knock you out. Where is that confidence at? Because I'm not getting that confidence from her. Because everybody talking about, oh, it's going to be a war and this is great for women's boxing. Anything is great for women's boxing.
Yeah.
Okay? A good fight is great for women's boxing. A knockout is great for women's boxing. A 10-round competitive fight is great for women's boxing. But stop just trying to make it seem like, oh, she's just basically saying, what she's saying to me is she's tough. I may not be able to knock her out, and she's going to lose, but it's going to be a tough fight. And she's in for a rude awakening because I'm going to knock her out. I'm going to beat her up. I'm going to hurt her. And she's definitely going to learn something from the fight to help her in the future. She's going to learn that it's levels to this. And you're not on Claressa T-Rex Shields level.
Oh, okay, so we've heard this all before. Right, so again, she says she's going to knock me out. She's never knocked anybody out. And she's saying that I have to say that I'm going to beat her. I know I'm going to beat her. I'm going to get in there and give her hell. I'm going to absolutely give her hell. And those belts are mine. They're coming back to Scotland, and I'm going to be the unified middleweight champion of the world. You heard it here. That's fact, all right? Secondly, all this stuff about trash talk. There's a way of doing things. You don't need to be trashy on social media to get your point across. You can just say facts, and all I've said is facts, yeah? I'm going to come over there, I'm going to take those belts from you, and I'm going to beat you. One way or other, knockout, whatever. I'm going to take those belts. That's what's happening. That's my response.
We got ourselves a fight then.
Wow. Wow. So, wow, that's
How can you not like that answer? You have to like the answer.
She asked for an answer, and I tell her I'm going to knock her out. I'm going to take those belts.
wow. I tell you what, I can't wait.
I went speechless just for 1 second. I'm just not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
You know, we really can't wait. It's such a huge opportunity, and you know, and I think that it's easy to, like I said, kind of overlook, you know, the underdog in the situation, because you know you're the underdog in the situation. But like you said, you can use that to your advantage, right? Because if she does take you for granted, you know, at this level, you can't take people for granted. It doesn't matter how good you think you are. You can't take people for granted, because you know you're on that top level too. And if she turns her back on you, you know, or looks the other way, or you know, maybe doesn't show you that respect.
I hope she takes that chance. I hope she's overlooked me, because it's going to be a surprise for her on fight night, 100%. You know, I take a lot of inspiration from people, loads of different boxers. For me, there's a massive fight coming up, Tony Bellew versus Usyk. You know, Tony Bellew is a massive underdog for this fight. And, you know, what he said is that he's coming for him. It doesn't matter what you guys think. It just takes one punch, and that changes the whole entire fight, you know? So for me, that's exactly how I'm going into this fight. Fully focused, 100% ready, and I'm coming for it. I'm coming for that belt, and I'm going to beat you, Claressa Shields. Fact.
Well, I tell you what, I don't think we could say it any better than that.
Yeah.
Everybody, Hannah Rankin, she's going to be fighting Claressa Shields again November 17th on DAZN. Please check it out. Hannah, once again, we thank you so much for your time. Get back to training, and that's all we got for you. Hannah?
Thanks, Hannah. We will
Thank you
talk
so
to
much
you
for having
soon.
me.
Anytime.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good one.